Not again. Walking into a torn apart machine with no idea what the problem is or what has been fixed on it so far is a problem. Being in the maintenance field can be an exciting and rewarding career. With a lack of communication, though, between shifts, it can quickly become frustrating. Communication is key to keeping things running smoothly. In order to keep good communication between shifts, it is important we communicate verbally with at least one person on the shift before ours and even after our shift, and sometimes even including their supervisors if bigger problems arise. Ensure work orders are completed before leaving for the day, and also don't be afraid to ask other shifts what's going on with maybe a particular problem you're having. The first step to good communication between employees and other shifts is to explain what machines have been down throughout your shift and why. This can range from machines that have been particularly troublesome, machines that had an issue resolved, and their opinion maybe on what you could have done to fix it faster, or waiting for a machine to be done running to then fix it on their shift. Sometimes when machines run well, even though they're broken, they continue to run them until they're done running their production. So sometimes it needs to be fixed on another shift, which needs to be explained to that shift. Otherwise it may not get done and then won't run smoothly the rest of the shifts. When you are explaining all this, you need to be very specific. What parts were changed out, how you came to the conclusion of why it needed to be changed out, and just in general, why you did what you did. The second step in great communication between shifts and other employees is to have your work orders completed by the end of your shift. Work orders allow you to explain what you did throughout your shift and what machines may have went down. This leaves a good reference material in case the machine goes down again, possibly during their shift. It allows for other shifts to see what you did in the past and also see what you tried to do earlier in the night to the machine. It also allows for follow-ups to be made on the work orders, which then you can assign to your coworkers and they can add what they did. Whether that was maybe add more parts or even try to change settings on something. Also, work orders allow you to check out parts. People can reference parts used so that they don't do the same thing you may have changed out, and then it ends up not resolving the issue anyway. This costs the company extra money, which leads to bad communication as well. In the future, when the same issue comes up, they can then find the part again, and you find the part faster that may fix the issue. The third key to great communication is not just passing down information, but also collecting information from other shifts. Making sure you connect with someone from the other shift. Ask how their night was. Was it busy? Were there lots of calls? Was there calls to a specific machine for a specific reason? Ask if they informed the right people when big issues arise. If not, and they are leaving, make sure that you take control of the situation so that the issue is resolved. Make sure that you're also checking your work orders at the beginning of the night. This will allow you to see what machines have been down or what machines may be causing issues and the possible fixes for the issues. Follow-ups, you can then also check your follow-ups and possibly fix a machine that has been down in the past and allow it to run smoothly on another shift. In conclusion, communication is key to having a smooth running shift. Notifying your coworker and supervisor of what is happening. Ensure work orders are filled out in detail, and also make sure you've done your part to inform yourself for the rest of the day. the best ways to create great communication. No one wants to have a bad day at work. In order to help prevent that, remember that communication is always key.